This is my ride.
Big Mama Wanda.
My vessel for freedom.
This is Rasta Shasta.
And this is my bus Blue.
Don't make it perfect. Don't care about that as much. I think the journey is more important than a perfect rig.
Hi, my name is Caspian. I am 28 years old, and this is my 2024 Ford Bronco Big Bend Sasquatch package. Basically, I turned it into an overlander vehicle. I live in it full time as well. So this is my hammock right here. I went ahead and installed it on my bull bar so I can chill out. And then I have my Bison Gear roof rack that's basically holding my rooftop tent by Inspired Overland. Pretty great company, by the way. Love it. It's only 80 pounds. And then this is my awning, also from Inspired Overland. Pretty great, has been doing me fantastic with this rain. I also have my mountain bike right here. This is 5 gallons of water storage. This is actual storage. I hold my coffee here, my little pot for my stove. And then these are my MOLLE panels as well. Comes with a rack. It's very efficient to hold my stuff when I'm driving. This is also a dual rack. I can load it up with boxes and all this other stuff that I like to keep when I go camping. This also moves up, and then if you turn this upside down, it turns into a bike rack as well. This is by Ruck Rack, which I'm also affiliated with them. If you go to the website and put the code of XUpBronco, you can get a 10% discount on one of these. This is the rooftop tent. This is the ladder. And then we have more storage on this side as well. I'll show you. Here I primarily keep like dog stuff, sometimes my tools, cleaners, ropes, and my protein powder. And then this is my shower. Inside this bad boy, we have a rinse kit. Holds about 4 gallons, and it's been very great. I have not charged that thing since I bought it, which has been over 6 months, and it still has 70% battery. It's been great, really good. And then in terms of like the vehicle itself, I purchased it lifted with big tires from factory. That way I don't void the warranty if I were to modify it myself. So it is the extra, it's worth the extra money, basically. Because I overland, I like to go camping. Sometimes when I go camping, I do a lot of dispersed. As much as I love being around people, I also like to have my own space. So I just want to be able to get to places where it's far from people, and sometimes you require a higher clearance vehicle in order to get to those further places where it's more secluded, you have more peace, you know, there's no screaming children. It's also got some cool rock sliders, so if some rocks hit it, it doesn't damage the frame of my car. And then same with the modular bumper. Underneath this modular bumper, we have armor. So it protects my engine in case I hit a rock or some debris in the freeway, because you never know. But it's also been efficient having a bull bar bumper because it's durable, and also it just helps if somebody brake checks me or, you know, yeah. One of the cool things about the shower awning has been there's like a little cable where I have light if I want to shower at night. So there's like a vent in here. So I put the cable through there, and I have my little Jackery generator in here, so it just powers it whenever I feel like showering. And if you want to come inside and go up the ladder. So yeah, this is basically my interior. I got some blankets in here. The Jackery's right here to charge my phone, and the shower awning, it's my pillow, and it's pretty cozy. One thing I really like about it is it's very well insulated. I have gone snow camping in this tent twice, and I haven't had any issues. I've come with like 4 or 5 blankets, and I'd end up just fine waking up. I don't wake up stale. And then in the summer, because the top is a carbon fiber top, it deflects the heat really well too. That's where I put like my pants, some charging cables, some wraps from candy when I get hungry, and then got like the little mosquito light just in case mosquitoes decide to break into my home. As to the interior, what I've done, I put a cargo basket by JCR Off-Road. This has been extremely helpful loading up my shoes or other stuff. I'm still waiting for CDO crate to arrive with some cool little crates so I can put all my shoes there and it's more organized, because when I drive and I need to brake hard, my shoes end up flying out. So I need a better place or a better way to secure my stuff. This is Asher Clark, my little puppy. He's been chilling here for a good minute. He's a really good boy. He's my little co-pilot slash adventure buddy. And then this is by Deep Sleep. This is a mattress, so when I'm sleeping inside of the city, I like to be a little more stealth so I don't pop up my tent. I mostly sleep in here, so I'll push the seat forward all the way. And this is custom molded to my car, so I fit all the way, no issues. And then this is Asher's little home base too for himself. And then inside on the overhead area where you see those green straps, that's a net above it, and that's usually where I put my pillows, my blankets, and other accessories like my contact staff. This is a 3-piece, so I just take it apart and then put it up there, just so I can have more efficient and maximizing my space. So living in my vehicle is definitely a little rough because it is small. It's a 2-door Bronco, but thankfully being 5'2.5" has helped me a lot. And I've been pretty thoughtful and intentional when it comes to maximizing my space because it is a small car. But adding the dog too, he's pretty new. I got him about 3.5 weeks ago, so it's been an adjustment having him with me because now I have a big kennel that I have to fit in there. But he's been doing good, the kennel's been doing all right, the kennel's the perfect size. I can basically still slide it in and out without any issues. You have to be intentional with how you build it just because it is a fairly small car. And if I had the opportunity to repurchase the vehicle, I would have done a 4-door just because I like to have that extra room and not stress too much about how I'm gonna organize everything in a storage way. So when it comes to opening and closing the tent, it's fairly easy. There's 4 clips around the tent. There's one on that side, 2 here, and then one on the other side. So you just unclip those and you open it and it just pops open. For closing, you do have to be a little more intentional with like tucking everything in. So like what I do is when I close it, I get in the center, I close it, and then I just tuck everything in with my hand and then just seal it, clip it back in. It takes about maybe 3-4 minutes. And then anything that's like slightly sticking out from the gasket, I'll just use a credit card and just like slip it in there. So with my cooking setup, this is amazing. I got this at REI, but you can basically fit this in here and then you unclip it. You kind of just throw it in there and then you can throw the rest of the stuff in here. And then you just close it. And then there you go. You just have that and it's portable. And then this is like my stove. It's got like these little inserts. You can put some more fuel in there in case you need some. I tend to run them out pretty quick because I cook when I am here. I cook a lot. So yeah, and then I have like my little Yeti cup. I bring some mango juice. I love mangoes. And then for straps too, these are amazing. So I'm actually using one on my trash can right now. But these are by MOLLE. I really like them a lot. I use them for the dog as a leash. I use them to strap my gear when I have gear here on this and I'm traveling. Basically, these hold about 70 pounds of weight. So they're pretty sturdy. This has been really cool. I'm missing the little straw, but it still works. I'll show you. So you basically click this and you have water that dispenses automatically from the Rotopac's 2 gallons. This is also like the mount can mount to this. So in case I feel lazy and I don't want to transfer water from here to here, I can just reattach it and I have automatic water, more water. So as most people, you know, they get vans, they get school buses or RVs. Why did I limit myself to getting something a little bit smaller, more compact? It's because I do live in the city, so parking is hard. And then most people, when they have vans or the public sees that there's vans there, they likely are to think that there's people living in them. And I like to be a little more stealth, which, you know, avoids me from getting yelled at by police or getting told to shoo in neighborhoods. So I went with this too because formerly I had a Wrangler, two-door as well. For 9 years, I built that thing up. I became very passionate for overlanding and off-roading, and the community for these types of cars, whether it's a Bronco or Wrangler, are very big too with being outdoors. So that just for me, it's always been a thing for me to keep something like this. And I think managing two vehicles, like if I were to get a van and get this, it would have just been very hard to alternate, especially when I don't have a house or you know, an apartment. And then another reason too is the short wheelbase is nice because I like to go camping in areas that are more tight. You need a tighter vehicle with a shorter wheelbase to get to. So for me, I just found it more easy to get something like this. I really love the off-road community too and the overland community. It's been pretty good to me. And the people that I meet are very similar to the people in this festival. They just all like to be outdoors, rock climbing, hiking, paddleboarding, backpacking, and that's the people I want to surround myself with. So yeah, it's the best of both worlds in my opinion. Yeah. So yeah, this is a tour of my 2024 Ford Bronco Big Ben Sasquatch package. Thank you for watching this, and I hope the information I provided has been helpful for anybody that is thinking of doing a smaller vehicle or is thinking about getting a Bronco in general. I would suggest a four-door though, if you want more room, for sure, and if you're definitely taller than 5'3". Yeah.